Hey everyone, I'm Levi Robertson, and today I'll be teaching you how to play my game Kebab, the board game on a stick. This is a quick and fun little game where you will be choosing ingredients from a limited supply and sliding them onto your skewer. You must carefully choose where those ingredients are and how many of each you have on your skewer to appease your picky guests. If you can satisfy the most guests and score the most points, you win. Kebab is for 2 to 6 players, plays in 20 minutes, and is recommended for ages 10 and up. Now let's set it up. First, shuffle the 10 guest cards and place them face down in the middle of the table. Shuffle the 12 special guest cards and pass one to each player, which they will keep face up in front of them. Set the remainder face down off to the side. Put all of the wooden ingredients into the bag and give it a good shake, and set that off to the side. Hand each player one skewer, or 2 skewers if this is a 2 to 3 player game. Then hand the grill token to the first player, which is you, the one watching this video. Kebab is played over 5 rounds. At the start of each round, draw the top 2 guest cards and flip them face up next to the deck. Have the starting player place the grill in the middle of the table and draw ingredients from the bag equal to 2 times the amount of players plus 1, placing the first 2 ingredients onto the grill. In a 2 or 3 player game, draw 4 times the ingredients plus 1. The first player will then choose one ingredient that is not on the grill and place it onto one of the 2 guests, and then discard the other. This decides how players can satisfy this guest and score points at the end of the game. So in this case, for every shrimp in the middle of your skewer at the end of the game, you score 2 points. And anytime you see this symbol, that means a card may be scored more than once. Another way to score points is from your special guest. If you can get these 3 ingredients in a row on your skewer, flip the card over and draw a new special guest. Any face-down guest you have at the end of the game is worth 5 points. In a 2 to 3 player game, you may have up to 4 special guests, and only 2 in a 4 to 6 player game. So now, after a guest is chosen, you will take turns choosing one ingredient from either the grill or the table, and slide it onto either end of your skewer. Then play passes to the left. Once the last player takes their first ingredient, they will immediately take another ingredient and the turn order reverses. When a player takes the last ingredient from the grill, they will also take the grill token and be the starting player in the next round. In a 2 to 3 player game, you will do the draft twice, and you may choose which skewer to add your ingredient to, but you can never have more than 10 on a skewer. Once the last ingredient is taken, a new round begins. Draw 2 new guests, pull ingredients, choose a guest, then take turns grabbing ingredients. After 5 rounds, the game ends and you can now score your kebabs. Add up your points for each of the 5 guest cards. Then add an additional 5 points for each special guest card you completed. In a 2 to 3 player game, score points for each skewer individually and then add them together. And the player with the most points wins. And that's how you play Kebab, the board game on a stick. You can learn more or get your own copy at our website at familytree.games. Thanks for watching.